Hey everybody, this is Mr. Allen again. I have another book talk for you today. I have an amazing book to talk about. It is one of my all-time favorites. It is Fight Club. I initially was hesitant about reading this book. I didn't know if I was actually going to enjoy it, and I'd heard of the movie. I knew kind of the whole rules of Fight Club sort of thing, but I was unsure whether I actually wanted to read it. But I had a friend, another teacher here at the school, and he said, you have to read Fight Club. It will change your life. It is one of the best books that he had ever read, and he could not stop recommending it to me. So I said, okay, I have to try it out. So I picked up a copy of Fight Club and I gave it a try. I absolutely loved it, people. I couldn't put it down. It is so wonderfully written, and it has such an interesting style. It's very modern, and it's obviously, you know, we're playing with language in this book. We're playing with style. We're playing with storytelling, and this is one of those books that it has a huge reveal at the end, and by the time you get there, you're like, I have to go back and reread it to see if there was the hints, right? There's all these weird things that the author says as we go throughout the book, and those were all hints for what was going on with this story. It is an amazing book. So Fight Club is about a man, the narrator, who he's the guy that companies send out when there's been a big car accident. He works for like auto manufacturers, and he's the guy that determines whether or not to do a recall. So he looks at the car accident and says, I don't know, did the seatbelt fail? Did the airbag fail? And he's the one that makes the call. And his job is to not do a recall because it costs the company a bunch of money. So he is surrounded by death all the time. And he sees all these violent things. And he has a hard time dealing with that. And he has insomnia and all these awful problems that he's having to deal with. And he starts going to support groups because that's the only way he can sleep. He goes to these support groups. He pretends to have cancer or whatever disease the support group is for, and he gets very emotional during these support group meetings, and then he's able to sleep. He lets out all his emotions and he's able to sleep. Well, eventually he meets this other character named Tyler Durden, and Tyler Durden is just a manly man. He is what every man aspires to be, and his big philosophy in life is that the modern world has really ruined us, right? Men aren't like they used to be anymore because of the modern world and the conveniences that we enjoy every single day. And so the narrator and Tyler Durden start a series of clubs called Fight Clubs, and men join and they come and they fight, and it's supposed to be like this rite of passage sort of thing, and we're relearning how to be men. And it's such a great commentary on our modern world and on the world of men and how men live in this modern world, that it's beautiful. My friend, the other teacher, says that this should be required reading for every high school age boy, because it really is a great commentary on what it means to be a male in this society. I absolutely loved it. I couldn't stop talking about it. I wrote blog posts about it. I really got into this book and really studied it, and I couldn't stop for a while. It's all I wanted to talk about, and I absolutely loved it, and I cannot, it's a wonderful book. You should definitely read it at some point in your life. So Fight Club has a total of 218 pages, and super short. It won't take you very long to read the book. I think you're really going to enjoy it. I highly recommend Fight Club.